Alright, we should be good. I'm just gonna wait until the stream goes live on my end. Do do do. Do do do. Hopefully it doesn't just blast my ears. That'll be nice. Oh, there we are. Wow, it looks weird looking at myself all big. Usually I'm a little corner on the side, like over here. But hello. Hello everyone who's decided to join today. Thank you so much for coming. Um, think of this as a little free chat with you guys, I guess. You know, it'll be. I feel like it'll be a nice little time to just have a little talk with you guys and everything that's been going on in the last 24 plus hours, I guess. Hello, Big Zaya. Big Zaya. How you guys all doing, man? How you guys all doing? How you all feeling? I feel like doing this 24 hours later is a lot better than doing it yesterday. Nice, that's done nice. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, Yofu. Thank you for coming along. Good day, good day. Full screen nav. It's quite weird to see, isn't it? You're not used to usually seeing me this big. You're like, you got a nice little screen, like you're just watching your stoof, and then you got me in the corner, just like over here. But talking with Nav, yeah, indeed. I guess this is more of a talking stream this time. I'm quite the nerve. I guess I'm quite the introverted individual when it comes to when I don't really have anything in front of me to like have as a bounce off. It's usually quite scary for me. It may not seem like it when I do my streams, but I felt like this was a topic where it would be nice just to talk about it with you guys, and I've talked about it a fair bit with my Discord, but it's always nice to have someone to just talk about the situation. Better than yesterday, but still, it's morning over there. Well, it looks like morning, doesn't it? But it's pretty late. It's about 4:30 here now. I cried. I'm sorry because Kanata won't be. We have, we do have time. We still do have a lovely amount of time, and I feel like this was with the way Coco has been in these last 24 hours. I feel like this is like a massive weight off her shoulders, as you've been seeing. Everyone gave their grievances. Everyone gave like their 2 cents. That they're gonna miss her. We had Mio's karaoke stream, and watching that was something, definitely something. And it was nice how even Coco popped in, and it's also very interesting to hear everyone's 2 cents on the matter as well. Be it streamers, be it members in Hololive, be it people on Twitter. Yeah, it's super hot. It is really super hot. But from the way it seems, it's definitely a massive weight off of her shoulders. And even though we're all sad, we all know that Coco's an extremely smart and talented individual. Like, there's definitely loads of great plans that she has in mind for the future, and in that sense, I'm really happy for her because the way it was phrased and the way it was all announced to us. Um, of course, I personally couldn't get through the announcement myself. You guys know me. You guys know me very well when it comes to being the emotional individual. So that video was definitely not something I could watch. I when the subtitles came, I kind of had to watch it on mute with the subtitles, but the silence killed me in that video. It killed me all too much. Should be, but at the same time, her antics were some of the best. Dude, I was like going through and thinking of all the things that she brought in to Hololive. Dude, I went back and watched some. Do you guys remember the Asacoco adverts? Is she uh well, is she going to most likely something else? Coco is definitely an individual that won't stop at where she's at right now. How did I hear the news? Oh, so how did I hear the news? So basically, I was in a call with Shabir from Velo City, and I had gone to the bathroom. But as soon as I came back, Shabir was like just pretty much shouting in my ears. He's like Nav, 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 and I said like, "What's up?" And then he told me that Coco's graduating, and I kind of just sat there for a second, and I knew the way that Shabir said it. It was very serious. And straight away I went onto Twitter, looked, and I saw all the messages. Uh, So that's how I found out personally, and from then on I spent around the next 10 to 12 hours, just keeping an eye on my Discord chat and letting people let out their grievances and letting out their their sadness in a is grievances the right word? I feel like I'm using it wrong. Their sadness, I should say, their sadness in the right manner. I feel like it's a word that I don't really know how to use. It was but back onto what I was saying. I was looking at wait, I think the line that killed me was the most when she said she won't be reaching it. It's goals and aspirations that everyone had, but everyone has, of course, and her being a very goal oriented, very like when it comes to setting goals and smashing them, she was definitely one of those individuals that really went for it. Seeing how much she brought in as well, being oh, I remember you mentioning Paul. Oh yes, the late night gag should be on her. So happy for her. From the Suicide fan. The announcement. No, it definitely did. It was something that I wanted to do yesterday. I really wanted to do a stream like how the boys did yesterday. The boys over at VLC who did an incredible job with managing all their thoughts and getting all their opinions out there and just giving their thanks to Coco, because I feel like we all deserve to give our thanks to Coco, especially with how much she's done for the VTubing scene as a whole. Her massive push for Hololive USA, actually wanted to say it, with her lovely USA avatar Coco Kane. The OG EN VTuber, if you'd like to say, and then it pushed to bring on so many amazing things, and now we have Hololive EN and so many new fans that have come over from the West, including myself. I feel like I'm one of those people that came over through Coco's influence and how she pushed in from being from an individual, being from the US, and wanting to bring in all these new English fans. Man, coming to the announcement of the stream. My head still hurts from yesterday. She bridged so many things together. No, 100% Nate. 100%. She was, the foundation of so many things that we enjoy today, Definitely someone I respect and I've always been genuine. 100%. It's weird to think that hollow meth. It is true. It is true. I saw a clip. I think I saw a clip with Hachaba and Coco just earlier, and I was just thinking about, yeah, these two are literally hollow meth, aren't they? It is going to be quite weird to see that there's going to be one, but we still have all the clips there and we still have all the moments. But as I wanted to originally say, like the amount of things she brought into Hololive as a whole, we had the Asacoco commercials, which I have no idea how they survived for so long, because those are definitely the most NSFW things I've seen from Hololive. Like, I remember first getting into it and seeing clips from, what was it? I think some of them were in the Coco experience video. Damn, I watched that, I think, the first week of me getting into Hololive or reacting to Hololive. That was the first experience video I actually watched as well. And seeing how Coco was just such a out there individual. And then, well, I watched Hardchammer right after that, so I feel like they both balance each other out with weirdness. Two peas in the pod. That's what made them so great. No, 100%. 100%. I remember the first one that I watched was the flipping, the Marine one. You guys know exactly what I mean with the Marine one. Where, that's the first one I watched, and that was my image of Hololive. We had an individual that had this tail and wanted to stick it up someone. We had we had Pekra's trap house where she was just tricking everyone during Halloween, and then I had the one clip of Rushia where she falls down during Fall Guys and lets out her Evangelion-esque scream. So those are the three that I had in mind. Oh my god, yep. I remember the moment where Miko was playing Ark. Yeah, that Mario one was yes, the initialization, dear lord. It was quite something. It really was quite something watching that. But from then on I realized I stumbled upon something great, It's very rare Like imagine this for a second, like in one of like say in a US, say if a US country or UK country started this. This is a company with 30 plus people, even Niji Sanji now, that all stream on YouTube and they're all under this company and they do all these amazing things. But they're also interconnected with each other. The idea, the premise of Hololive is so incredible, and the fact that it works so well is even nuttier. Coming from like a pure business and logistics point, and seeing how they've grown and seeing all the new people that have come to enjoy Hololive, Coco is definitely one of the key individuals who brought in all these individuals. And honestly, myself and everyone else who watched her truly can't be more thankful about what she's done for us and what she's done for all of us as a whole. I was going back and watching all my like some of my old reactions I did for Coco, and it is really funny seeing her progression and how she kind of like she was always comfortable with what she did, but just seeing how it just got more and more and more and more was always quite something to see. There's a humongous amount of clips of Coco that was so fun that got me deeper into the whole. Coco made whole life less idle, but at the same time, it makes it everything more interesting. Oh, you saying that style reminded me how Matsuri's tweet yesterday actually said how Matsuri used to be the standard of crazy within Hololive. And then when Coco came, Coco became that new standard point. Like she pushed that bar up a lot higher when it came to just the yabai things, if you want to say. But at the same time, is what Matsuri really liked about her. And these last 24 hours, as I want to mention again, have been really nice more than anything. I feel like I know, of course, Coco said that, you know, she dropped the bombshell on us, but seeing Coco talk a lot more with everyone and having all these streams really shows that she's a lot more comfortable with the situation now, because that announcement stream was rough, was really rough. But now that she's got off her shoulder, and I hope you guys were watching the Minecraft stream that she did earlier with Kanata. That was really cute. It was really cute. There are quite a few clips that are already up and about. The fun one was the fact that Kanata said that she wants to carry on the meme reviews. If you guys didn't know that, Kanata said that she wants to carry on the meme reviews, and Coco even said, you know, she'd be more than happy to help her out, you know, run those. So that'll be very interesting to see how Kanata ran meme review would go. But it's really nice to see that she's actually, you know, wanting to take on that mantle, and the abundance of content that Coco is going to be, you know, putting up for grabs for the Hololive members. And I really do hope that they all do take the mantle. It is going to be really nice to see. And thank you so much, Alex. All my homies love Coco. You're absolutely damn right about that, my dude. You're right about that. Other members' thoughts on it. I'm a lot more comfortable with it. No, honestly, after hearing a lot of the members and how they feel about it, and all the things that we're going to see in these upcoming few weeks, is going to be, it's going to sting when it finally comes to an end, but it's going to be an experience that we all know that we enjoyed. You know, Reddit memes on PowerPoint. Oh, one sec. I realized Nightbot is still on. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just turn that off. We don't need it for this stream. Let me just take that off. How do I turn it off now? 1 second. Oh yeah, here we are. Disable. There we are. All good. All good. I would love to see a meme review with I would love to see a meme review with Kanata. Honestly, I just loved the fact that she brought it up and she fully said, yeah, you know, completely down. I'll be in the back helping you out if you need any help as well. And you know, the thought of Coco being like Anemachi with Suise really is an endearing thought as well, because you know, we all know that they're still going to be living with each other. I found it quite surprising that people thought that, you know, she was just gonna get up and leave, you know. It's like at the end of the day, she still does live there, you know. So I'm happy that they're going to be with each other. And honestly, the bond between Coco and Kanata has been like one of the best things I've had a pleasure to witness within Hololive. Just seeing their friendship, just seeing them, you know, going from one of the first streams that I watched from Kanata and who they said that they thought they wouldn't get along. They thought that they wouldn't get along at all. Coco and Kanata. I remember that was one of the first things I watched, where they thought their personality was were a bit too different and didn't really match each other's, and now they've come full circle and they're like some of the closest friends that you'll ever meet in your life. It's like that one in a lifetime friend that you meet that you should never let go of, and that's what we've witnessed there. Coco gives All Might vibe. Don't say that, dude. Don't say All Might. I get what you mean, Hada. I get what you mean, but hopefully, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess it was just people's point of view. People really didn't know. It was that first few hour period where people didn't really know what was happening. Everyone was still high on that ride of emotion, you know? Myself included. Everyone has their own ways of dealing with moments of sadness, and for me, it's more reflecting on everything. So when I heard the news, I of course, I wanted to confirm if everything was true, and then I kind of just went down memory lane in essence, like all the things that I enjoyed and all the things that I watched. Speaking of which, I really should start getting on those meme reviews and watch them myself. When it comes to the last like 5, 10, I've pretty much watched all of them. But I think I should definitely start doing a lot more of them on my channel, especially with how things have been going. And I think hopefully you guys would be okay with that as well. Me watching a lot more of the meme reviews, because in the last few months, I know you guys have probably noticed, I've been watching a lot more Niji Sanji in nature, but Hololive will always be, you know, the place where I started, and Coco was definitely one of the key catalysts of the reasons for that. So honestly, I can't extend my thanks enough to, you know, Coco and everyone else who really put their 2 cents in to, you know, push the scene into the West and make all of us fall in. Yeah, sounds fun. Well, the meme reviews, which were definitely were not forgotten. I'll tell you that much for sure. Coco. Oh no, Steven, that is true. Coco does have bank, but do you know how you remain wealthy is by not spending it. If you have something, why do you need to spend money and you know, go elsewhere? And she's pretty much living with her best friend right now, in essence. So I don't see any reason of why she should leave. You know, it's like it's all it is at the end of the day is that she's not going to be part of the company anymore. But you know, I'm pretty sure she has massive aspirations, and knowing Coco as an individual and all she's brought into Hololive, she's definitely got some things up her sleeves. And you guys, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I think in the latest arc announcement that was made, it was something to do with the music, or one of the things that they released. If you looked closely, if you looked at one of the executive producers, it was actually Coco. So don't think for a second that she hasn't got a few chips laying around everywhere, because it is definitely impressive to see her entrepreneur skills come into play, especially knowing that she was the arc girl. So seeing that, I just put the biggest smile on my face, and I'm just excited to see where she's gonna go with that. Coco's gonna invest her income into World. Could you imagine? Just like it's worldwide phenomena, Asacoco. But yeah, yeah, did you not know? Yeah, she helped with Arc 2 music. If you look closely, right at the end, you see one of her names as the executive producer. So it's really nice to see like all the other projects she's been working on the side that she hasn't even mentioned. But honestly, I've been going well in these last 24 hours, or say I've been going back and watching a lot more of her clips as well, as I really didn't really do that before. I enjoyed Coco, but it was always, for me, prime time was always, you know, that Sunday 4 a.m. for me personally. Sunday 4 a.m. meme review will be on. I'll see the Discord. We'll all be talking about it, and it was always a delight. That was always like the highlight of the week, you know. After my stream, you know, chill out with you guys for a while and just watch those. So man, it is really gonna be weird. It is really gonna be weird. But these last few are gonna be great as well. Yeah, that announcement was wild. Imagine seeing Asuka. Imagine. Changing from Hololive to Asacoco University. Oh, guys, did you see on Twitter earlier today? So, Takeya Kuroda, the voice actor for Kiryu, actually tweeted at Coco and and fully gave his like best wishes to her, and I was like, that has to be one of the coolest interactions I've seen on Twitter in my life, dude. And I can't imagine how much she must have been freaking out, because if I'm not incorrect, she was doing her membership Zatsudan, which is why I was planning on doing this stream earlier, but I wanted to push it back because I know a lot of you guys are going to be enjoying that. But dude, it was so cool. It was so cool seeing that interaction. Kiryu-chan tweeted Kiryu-chan. It was such an amazing thing to see. And seeing that Takeya Kuroda actually, went out of his way and tweeted, what an absolute delight of an interaction that was. Nice. Yeah, it was really incredible. And you could, all of you guys know how much of a big inspiration, Yakuza is to her and her character. If you've seen an inkling of Yakuza or an inkling of Coco, you know how intertwined those two things are. And seeing the person who voices Kiryu, go out there and tweet her was really nice to see. But damn, dude, damn, this is gonna be a really does anyone work harder than this? No, honestly, it's crazy how hard they work, but it's crazy just seeing how much of an impact each individual has had, in their own aspects. Be it Suise and, the way she, how much she sings and how much, she's aspired to be an idol. Be it Sora, who was the individual who pretty much held Hololive. And now we can also look at Coco, the one who, pretty much spearheaded the EN scene. And we have hundreds, if not thousands, of VTubers on the EN side, directly quoting Coco as being one of their inspirations to actually, start VTubing and, go down this path. And of course, the tens and hundreds of thousands of people who have fallen down this very hole. And some of you guys maybe who are listening to this stream right now, including myself, who have, divulged into this hole and fallen in love with the girls, and Coco being a big integral part of them as well. It really is crazy. Like, if I was to say I was going to be streaming about, an animated individual who streamed on YouTube and talking about how much, he enjoyed their streams and, loved watching them, I would think I was crazy. I'd be like, what are you talking about? You just watched an anime episode and now you're talking about this. It just sounds, it doesn't sound real, does it? It doesn't really sound real. But that is VTubing in a nutshell at the end of the day, isn't it? Coco cameo in the new Yakuza. Oh, could you imagine? Yo, the news arc is true. I can't believe. It was insane. I can't imagine how excited Coco was when she saw that. As sad as it is here, I'm happy to hear that she's gonna go on to bigger and better things. 100%. No, I definitely see it as a bright thing for her. Especially with how, I feel like, as I mentioned at the start, this was definitely something that she'd been wanting to get off her mind. And I'm glad, well, of course, all the Holo members knew. And hearing Mio's side of it as well. Hearing Mio's side was quite the one that really kind of like pulled my heartstrings, how she really didn't want her to leave. And how she really just wanted to, make sure that she stayed and she was willing to, talk to her about it, make sure, give her time. But more than anything, it felt like Coco was adamant on this move, It's not something that was half-hearted at all. She doesn't seem like an individual that would be doing something half-hearted. But we definitely know that our future's going to be bright, so I'm happy in that regard. And I'm excited to see how things go on for her. Mio singing, for real, Skippy, for real. Like, listening to that was definitely something else. And I was also I hadn't slept at all, so, like, the longer I go without sleep, the the higher my emotions go. So hearing Mio sing and, all those interjections and seeing Coco pop in after as well was quite something. Toa's reaction was... I actually haven't seen that at Animatrix. Toa's the one I haven't seen yet. I've been keeping an eye on quite a few of the reactions, but I haven't seen Toa's one yet. Do you know what cracked me up the most? Coco had a stream, right? Mio had her karaoke stream, and she was like, just had a heart on her sleeves. And then I went to Pekara's stream, and then she just had a pizza hat on, playing night delivery. It was such a funny duality between all of them. Like, everyone was getting emotional, and then Pekara was just with a pizza hat on, just like, business as usual. It really reminded me of just how funny Hololive could be as well. Toa's hit very hard. Toa, dude. Dude, don't say that. Don't say that. Hearing Toa upset hurts me, man. It really does hurt me, especially if you guys remember that era performance, her live performance where she kind of cried towards the end of it. That got me. So if you guys are telling me this is even worse, then I don't want to hear it. Dude, it's gonna hurt me so much, man. Pizza, she really is a comedian. You know what? Botan breaking her character proves how much. Is that why people were spamming? No, Harry, I actually don't know why people were spamming pizza. It was such an interesting thing to see before the Minecraft stream. I was like, why is everyone talking about pizza? What's going on? Oh, do you know what was also great? I hope you guys were able to catch the Uno stream that they did. It was actually dude, it was super funny to watch. How Fubuki had her poop system going on. Whoever was last, got a nice little unchi on top of their heads. And Kanata was the one who was throwing it at everyone. The biggest WTF reaction came from Luna. Oh, really? Now I'm really excited for this. Fenny, the song. I haven't even mentioned the song, have I? Yeah, Boto, she had a lump of... Really? I mean the Uka, yeah, I mean the Uka stream. Oh man. Yeah. yeah, that's what happened, Ali. Yeah, it turned into Unchi Uno. Okayo was wishing that. I remember seeing the tweet from Okayo as well. Like, it was so calm and collected, but it was also so endearing to read as well. Pekara probably didn't realize. I think the thing with Pekara as well is that Fubuki did the same thing right after the announcement. Fubuki and Kanata did an excellent job yesterday of kind of, trying to bring everything, back to base, if you want to say. Right after the announcement, Fubuki made sure, like, something happy was going on, like, her Donkey Kong stream. And honestly, massive props to Fubuki. Massive props to the girls for actually handling the situation so well. They all gave their 2 cents on Twitter. Fubuki came with the stream straight away, and then Kanata kind of came out and, gave her 2 cents and calmed everyone down while everything was going on. And then, of course, later on, Coco streamed as well. But just seeing Pekka stream in the middle there really made me smile with everything that was going on. Kanata was definitely the most... But I feel like if anyone was to know first, it would be Kanata, especially considering how close they are. And I'm sure if anyone's heard Coco talk about this and go through the motions of everything that's happened, it would be her. So I'm pretty sure her and Coco have had talked at length about this, and I'm sure she's come to terms with everything that's happened. Let me just have a look through. I'm going to tremble if Luna's had I need to see Luna's reaction. I actually still haven't seen quite a few of the reactions. I really do need to go watch them, but I think my own way of like treating this right now, I've been watching a lot of clips from Coco streams. I haven't really been keeping an eye out on everyone's reactions on it right now. Though I should be. So I've seen you've seen Soo-chan's reaction. She was stunned. Coco actually also talked about it with Watermelon. Interesting. Oh, really? I didn't know. It's always the hardest on girls. It just shows how well they handle it. No, one thing I'm glad about is that they knew well in advance, It's something I'm glad about. Because hearing it how we heard it right there and then would have been awful. Would have been absolutely awful, because of course she would have mentioned it to everyone well in advance. and so they get to come to terms with it. But I'm afraid to watch reacts as I'm a crybaby myself. Nishi, you and I both, my dude, you and I both. This gives the sad ahoy a whole new. Oh, don't say that, Steven. I felt stunned, but I'm on the lighter. I'm on the lighter idea for the graduation. Oh, the sad songs, dear lord. But on the topic of the Gen 4 song, the Gen 4 song, man, it's gonna be great. I feel like it's gonna be such a great song, and there's gonna be so much emotion packed behind it as well. Everyone's reaction's gonna be the exact same. Everyone's gonna have their hearts on their sleeves. You know that for sure. And it's crazy that Kanata. The original plans were for it to be a Coco Kanata song, but Kanata wanted to push for it to be a Gen 4 song, and now is the Gen 4 song is what we're gonna have. Wait, Luna's reaction was when Coco told her, not on stream. Oh, it's gonna be super nice. I quoted on Discord because I felt it'll be a great moment. What's your rule? Yeah, Steven, the rule right now is to not mention it. Not mention it at all. I know, I've been, so even in my post yesterday that I did, I understand that people do want to spread the word, but I'd say do it through personal means, do it through a DM, do it through, a group that you have, but please do respect, them and respect the other channels that, they understand there are other means, but now's not the time or place to do that. But I do understand the sentiment. But July 1st is gonna be, it's definitely gonna be something, man. Which is why personally with my Discord, what I'm probably going to do is usually when big events happen, say debuts, we usually just sit down and watch them in the VC. But if it's a if the final live is an event that you feel like you wouldn't be comfortable watching alone, you may feel a bit too sad, you know. The Discord, we usually sit chill in the voice chat, and if that's something or somewhere you would like to be for the time being, just listen in, just have another voice in your ears while you're watching it. You're more than welcome to join in at that time, and you know, have a nice listen along, because I feel like we all definitely need a shoulder, especially on that day. Kanata overslept for a stream. The rule is if Coco wakes her up, the fight is 1 mil. So just oh, it's Fricks. Oh, you're gonna head out. Oh, take care, Fricks. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. Uh, let me just have a read through. Will I do something special? Oh, 100%, Kev. 100%. I know quite a few people who have already asked me if I was gonna do a video or anything of the such for Coco. If you guys remember a couple months back, when Gibara had graduated, I think a couple days after, I did a appreciation stream for her, where we sat down for a couple of hours, and I had a whole playlist ready, and we just watched we watched some of her moments, we watched some of her songs, clips, and we had a great time with that. And I personally got to learn a lot more about Gibara as well. So after July 1st, I will give it probably around a week or two, and then I will definitely do a stream. I'll definitely do a full on dedicated stream where we, take the time, we'll sit down and we just appreciate what Coco has put out for us over the past year and a bit. So that's definitely something I will be doing, as I feel like it is nice to give, my own salute. And being a reaction channel, I feel like it's kind of expected of me now, considering how long I've been part of. It's been 9 months now that I've been part of this whole, and you know, quite a few people have even got into Hololive through watching these videos, as there was a bit of a following that I had beforehand from watching anime. And knowing that some people have gravitated to my channel, got into Hololive, got into Niji Sanji and such, makes me happy. So I feel like it'll be it'll be nice to give my little 2 cents as well, and just to show how much they've affected my life in essence. Thanks to EN Holo members, I got pretty better at listening to English. I would never have occurred without Coco. Mm-hmm. That's really nice for you to say, Oiha. Oi, wait, is it Oiwa or Oiha? Oiwa Jikami. Jikami. 24-hour Coco centric. 24-hour, dude. 24-hour. Why, man? I could barely like keep it. Dude, in this weather, 24 hours, I would perish, my guy. Like it is super hot here. Cry now, smile later. Now, the thing is, we'll all be smiling on that day, but it'll definitely come with tears. It'll be happy tears, it'll be sad tears, it'll be the best. But at least we're gonna have a lovely, lovely, lovely year and a half or year and a bit to look back at. Honestly, Coco left us with such amazing gifts, and she's definitely left an insanely high. No, this is just the beginning. She's even mentioned she has what 10 plus collab streams, or well 9, I'd guess now. We have the Gen 4 song. We're gonna have the final live on the first, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be quite a few more things sprinkled in between. So there's a lot to look forward to, and she's still here with us, and she is going to be doing her best to make sure that we have the best time alongside with her as well, because we're going to be making some great memories in these last few weeks, and it is going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. It's going to be happy to see you. It's going to be nice to see you guys there as well. His first reaction was a Pekro clip. Oh, my first ever reaction. My first ever reaction was the WTF moments. The WTF moments. So that was on the 4th of September. And the week after is when I did my first ever experience reaction. And that was to Coco's one. That was to Coco's one. And yeah, that's where it all started off with me and Coco. I remember at the end of that video, Coco singing Baka Mitai, and I decided to add my little 2 cents and sing right there with her. And what a lovely song that is, Baka Mitai, man. Dear Lord, there's so much to look back on. I do hope she can get a collab with Melody. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Oh, I would love to see Coco on Holo Talk. I know Kiara's doing her best to get onto that as well, to get her onto it. So I really would be happy if she can get Coco onto a Holo Talk. But knowing Kiara is a person that could definitely be persistent and very, on the ball with trying to get someone on for something. So I feel like we can put our faith in Kiara, in getting Coco on that. So that would be really nice. It would be really nice to see. Need a Coco Adidas jersey. Really hope that's. You know what? I feel like this last live is going to have a lot of Holo members. It's either going to have a lot of Holo members, or it's actually going to be a full-on solo live. And I don't know how it's going to be. But I think there are going to be a lot of members who are going to be involved. I don't think Kanata will allow it to be a solo live. I feel like a lot of members are going to want to get in on that. And it's going to be crazy. Like, imagine it as how Suise does her lives. How, everyone comes in song after song. I feel like it would be like that. Of the final guest needs to be a sad man. Imagine. Can you imagine? The man himself just comes out the curtain. Meme reviews, man. I'm glad that Kanata said that she's willing to, continue the mantle, but seeing that last meme review is going to be something else, man. It's just gonna hit different, isn't it? Seeing the last of all these things are gonna hit different. But it definitely, one thing that we've definitely learned with the announcement yesterday, and even with Gibara that happened a couple months back, is really do enjoy the times that you have with these streamers and these VTubers, because you never know. You never know when they find a better opportunity in life. They found what their next step in their career is, or if they just feel like VTubing is not for them anymore. There's so many different variables that can come into play. So do enjoy the time that you have with them, and do make sure that you enjoy, the moments that you have with them, because it is an absolute joy with what I'm experiencing right now with so many different members. But hearing last meme is going to be a whole, yeah, really is, Birdie, really is. Many started with Coco, like Coefficient, Gig Arc, and many more. For real, for real. It is going to be those last few days, man. Are gonna be quite something. Are gonna be quite something. Which is why I'm super grateful for you guys, and I'm super happy that I have somewhere where I can actually sit and talk with you guys about all this. I can actually go to a Discord and go into voice chat, and we can actually watch stuff like this. It's the same thing with anime as well. Sometimes you've watched the last episode of like this season or like of an anime, and like you just want to express it with someone. So the fact that I've got this outlet is really, thank you guys so much for this, and it is crazy. Meme review special thanks each other. Endurance meme review, dude. Endurance meme review. Imagine. Hololive is so big now. No, I think with Hololive in general, it's a really nice place to be. I'd say as a VTuber, but sometimes it is just time. It is just time to move on, isn't it? And what's interesting is that Coco even said, even beforehand and even now, like she's always inquired about that managerial position, as that's what she originally went for, I think. And they told her that she could either be a VTuber or either be that individual who's going to take that managerial position, and you can't really have one or the other. So I at all wouldn't be surprised if she was someone who decided to go behind the scenes, but I wouldn't be surprised either if she moved on to a different venture, because that's just the individual she is. But meme review with Yago. That you know what I add, like it's not in the realm of like impossible at this point, isn't it? It's like it could actually happen, but I really do wonder, who these next few meme reviews are going to be with. I know Shion. Shion is definitely one that we're going to see, especially because she wasn't able to make it in the last week's one. Wait, with Coco Buns. It is she works best behind the scenes. Like it's not entirely impossible. But at the end of the day, it's always good to not keep your hopes up when it comes to stuff like that. But so with whatever venture she decides to take in life, I'm sure she'll smash it because she's a person who gives it all. Has that family. I think that's what makes it all the more. That's what makes it all the more hard with Hololive, especially being the first one, not including Kira, because that comes from Holostars and that was from an entirely different reason. And especially coming from the whole homie vibe they give, the whole massive family that you just hug and hold together. That's the vibe that Hololive gives, and that's why it's such a groundbreaking thing to see. Coco be I do believe she would be a great EN manager as well. I wish Aqua could be a guest. No, yeah. It's hard to believe that. Cesar said in today's stream you can cry out, but Cesar, man, we've been hit with some heavy quotes. We've been hit some with some definitely some heavy quotes recently, man. It's like coming from Korone, coming from Suise, coming from just people I've seen just talking about, the entire situation at hand. But it definitely is something right now that we should, enjoy the moments that we have with her. Even today's streams, the few streams that she's been part of, be it the Minecraft one, the Zatsudan she did, and also the Uno stream, they've all been just amazing to watch. I love how the dynamic hasn't changed at all, especially in that Uno stream, and they're just working as normal, and it's just such a delight to see. And that does attribute into the fact that they've already known. But seeing the banter between her and Marine, seeing how everyone's still interacting with each other and just having a good laugh, it was just really nice to see. Multi guest, like it'll be, what I'd really like having the meme reviews with a gen each. That would be really cool. Like how we had Gen 4. Watame wasn't there for the Gen 4, but she was there in spirit. Going by gen by gen by gen. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. I realized Pekka is gonna be yep. I think that's why Pekka also sped up the entire process of the Pekka Castle. and you know, got everyone ready, you know, announced the castle, got the whole entire Pekka land ready. And honestly, Pekka, when it comes to Minecraft and when it comes to when she wants her things done, really just is out the park. And just how she is as an entertainer as well is crazy. Love is forever. 100%. Oh, yeah, I did see this clip. I did see this clip. The love is forever. Multi-gen drifting. I love what Sora said. It's not how long you support, it's about how much fun you've had supporting. No, that's I absolutely agree with the abundance of quotes that have come out from the girls, man. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, the summer festival. The summer festival. Um, you know what clip got me the most that I think I watched a couple months back now was the arc clip with Miko and Coco. I didn't really know what was going on at the time, but now that I watched a bit more and then I watched that clip after, I think that clip got to me hard, dude. Like just seeing how much she'd set up for Mika and like the whole like, you know, welcome back kind of thing that happened there was really, 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 really nice. There's just so many great moments with Coco. Pekka will slap Red Bulls to spend 20 hours and no, she really would, Lego. She really would. Just to make sure that she, you know, gets it on and make sure that everything gets done. That Summer Fez is probably gonna be in MC Coco. Oh, don't say that. Oh. 英語難しい。本当に難しい。本当に難しい。Today's Minecraft with Kanata was full of talking of their memories. I almost cried. I can imagine. It was they also talked about in the Minecraft stream earlier, they were talking about how Gen 4, you know, first when they first got together and how they weren't really, you know, they're all like very awkward and introverted. And just hearing all these different memories and all them talk about all these different things that they've done in the past, I guess makes it all the more real. That I feel like these are the conversations that you have when you know, things are gonna come to an end soon. It's been real fun. It has been real fun. Looking at everyone's tweets yesterday got to me. I love how every holo girl is trying their best, so we won't spend all those days. Honestly, considering how all the holo girls are like really trying their best, you know, to make sure that they're out there, you know, putting a smile on our faces, we shouldn't really, you know, I feel like we should respect that and, you know, make sure that we do enjoy these days that we have, and leading up to it. Even affected us. No, like as I've mentioned, Anupama, when it comes to the EN side of VTubing, so many girls have been influenced when it comes to Coco's push into the EN scene, be it V Shoujo, be it all these different other companies that have been showing up, all these indies that have been showing up that have gotten a lot bigger, you know, be it through, you know, them raising their notoriety through Twitter, then, you know, becoming another big VTuber. They all attribute it to Coco or another individual that has pushed the scene. And the spread that she's had is definitely, you know, legendary status. You know, everyone can actually look at her and say, yeah, you know, Coco's left a legacy behind here. And it's definitely a name, as long as VTubing's around, Coco's definitely going to be a name that's going to be, you know, chanted as like, you know, the legend or the one who like kind of pioneered the movement on our end of things. And millions of us are thankful for that. Especially during a year where the world was pretty much, you know, in turmoil in essence, and pretty much all of us were just at home. I'm sure 99% of us, the main reason why we did find, you know, Hololive, Niji Sanji, V Shoujo, be it any of these individuals, was because we're at home, we didn't have anything to do, and one of those clips popped up and we watched it, and we have one person to thank for that, and that would be Coco. But that's not to discredit all the hard work that they've put in to build their own characters as well. But there's always a inspiration factor, and being able to see that you're able to do it too, and, you know, giving that push from her as well, it really is something. It really, really is something. I hope Coco could do one. Buck, I don't think that will happen sadly because um I think when it came to the higher upside, I guess within Hololive, I guess Asacoco was more of a negative when it came to the image it was given. But there was one specific one. You can look for the clip. It was to do with her and Kanata, which kind of put her off from doing those commercial things. But I would love to see an Asacoco from Coco as well. Densetsu no Densetsu no Densetsu no Kiryu Coco. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a documentary of her. She's up there with Kizuna Ai. No, she really is. I do agree with you as well. She was definitely one of the pillars. Uh, as I said, she started VTubing craze in the Western countries. I don't want to be a Kiryu Coco who makes you cry, but a Kiryu Coco that makes you laugh, so stay positive. 100%, I remember. Let me dream what I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, back. I'm sorry, I'm being too realistic right now. Man, I definitely would have not been able to do the stream yesterday. Yesterday would have been hard. Would have been hard for sure. So honestly, once again, a massive props to the boys over at Velocity for doing their stream, and one second, let me read. English is difficult. I cannot understand English. Still, I will try to talk to you guys. This is because VTubers. I love VTubers. I love you guys. We love you too, Yilfu. If you guys can just if you guys could just say send some love hearts to Yofukashi as well. It's nice to see that JP Bros are fully willing to come to our end, and give their love as well. Even here, it's so crazy that they found their way here. I was exhausted. I really was exhausted yesterday, but Yofukashi, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for attempting to be here and talk with all of us. Nihon Neki arigatou gozaimasu. Hontou ni arigatou. What lovely community this all is, man. What a lovely community. What just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set of people you all are. And I really do have to, give it out to, like, what I'm really thankful for is, of course, I was the first one who kind of got into Hololive, but I remember always talking about it with Shabir on VC, the boy over at Velocity. I remember talking about it with Shabir so much and letting him know that I really want to react to them. They're so fun to watch. I've been binging Pekaro clips for the entire week, and he was getting more and more interested in it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. And then probably one of the best decisions I've made in my life because here we are today. 9 months in, and I've managed to drag those boys, and I've managed to drag Jordan Silver Status alongside with me, and now we're just 4 individuals who get to talk about VTubers and get to make videos about VTubers on a day-to-day basis as well, which bizarre, absolutely bizarre. But having friends like that and being in this environment really is just a beautiful thing. Probably here in this community because of Coco. Honestly, want to know what the JP Bros think since Coco. And I've pulled in the other 3s in the hole with him. Yep. I'm glad I did as well. I really am glad that I did, because the more the merrier, the more the merrier as always. But there's also some amazing people out there doing exactly the same thing as us as well. Be it Ko, be it Jay, Soundweep J, be it Nags, be it Delon, be it so many other individuals who are doing the exact same, and giving their own 2 cents on the matter. And I remember as soon as it was announced as well, everyone was rushing over to Ko as well because he was streaming at the time, and being streaming and hearing it live, dude, I couldn't even imagine. Like, I really, he was a trooper, and the way he dealt with chat and everything was incredible. Honestly, what a great dude as well, man. He really did. And from what I heard, he wants to do a dedicated stream as well. So when they do that, make sure to check that out as well, because I will be. And it's nice to see it's gonna be nice to see everyone giving their love. But Ko is definitely the one that got hit with it the hardest, considering he was truly the individual that got pulled in by Coco, and the fact that he's even had interactions with her is definitely something. That probably pushed the young Ko VTuber reaction. I've only been in this community for 2 or 3 months, but I'm proud to call myself a Kaigai Neki. That's lovely to hear, buddy. Yeah, whether if you've been here for a week or whether if you've been here for years, the timing the timing doesn't matter. It's all about, whether if you're having a good time. And if you're having a good time, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. I was a fan of Delon and Nags before Hololive, so it was a big surprise to see them hop into the hole. That is lovely to hear. You never know who's gonna hop into the hole. That's the beautiful thing about VTubers and just what they do. You never know who's gonna be interested and who you're just gonna see. They've watched one video, and next thing you know, you've spent the entire day on Neko Mikuri's channel. You spent the entire day on Kabukibuki's channel, just binging clips. And next thing you know, you're floating over to Sushi to watch some Subaru clips. You're floating over to another translator. Then you head over to their main channel and you realize they've got the entire, 6-hour VOD of a Minecraft stream. And you just sit down and you just have a good time. It's so crazy, the domino effect. The domino effect is so crazy. Then you realize there's so many other groups that you can venture into. Be it 774, be it Niji Sanji, be it anywhere. It's a massive hole, but it all starts with Hololive, doesn't it? Coco reactor. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Oh, Osekai! How can I forget Osekai with his with his suicide clips and just breaking into reality? His Japanese kills me whenever he breaks into reality, and I love his videos, man. His videos are absolute delight. You could immediately tell how serious everyone treated the situation. A persona to treat. Oh, really? I never saw Nux's. I never saw his response. I like how we're just traveling through like nomad's balls. Osekai is the truth. Yeah, he is quite. Honestly, his videos always give me a great laugh. His high honey was amazing. Oh, mate. There's so many different trends that have happened. It's nuts. It's so nuts, man. Oh, dude, the Family Jewels was great. His metal Pekara BGM was an absolute delight to see. Sissy even saw this. Yeah, no, yeah, she did. She did. She did. I think it was during the high honey craze, and I think he like perished or like ceased to live as it happened, and Susie found that hilarious, and the boy got recognized. He was, it was a win-win all round, and boy got to perish twice within the span of a week. Osekai is the man, but back to the topic at hand. See, this is the problem with me as well. Tangents might as well be my middle name at this point, where we could be talking about one thing, we fly over to the next country, to the next country, to the next country. But at the end of the day, this is just me wanting to, talk about it with you guys, because there was originally meant to be a stream yesterday, but that's going to be tomorrow. That's going to be tomorrow. It's to do with indies. And yesterday just didn't feel, I don't know, I just didn't feel up for it, and I was dead tired as well. But this has definitely been something I've been wanting to do, and just to talk with you guys about everything that's been going on, because I know you guys would love to hear my 2 cents on the matter, and my 2 cents at the end of the day would be, enjoy these days that we have until the first of July. Keep the smile on your face. Enjoy everything that she puts out. It's gonna be an absolute delight to watch. I've already been loving this first day, with just how much we've been getting, and just how lovely it's been. The atmosphere has been really nice, and it's definitely been a huge weight off her shoulders, because it's definitely not an easy announcement to make. Like, imagine like such a permanent announcement like that, and having it loom over your shoulders. So It's definitely a weight off her head, and it's time to have fun. It really is time to have fun. Nav is the Kiara of reactors. I want to say, but a lot of reactors like to go on tangent. Oh, dude. I learnt new word, tangent. Kiara taught. Ah, Kiara taught it to you. Nice. 8-bit, no, 8-bit drummer. 8-bit drummer is incredible. 8-bit drummer is incredible. His clips, honestly, seeing the happiness on his face whenever he like gets a whole or like gets any song that he enjoys to just vibe out to is always a delight. It's always a delight. Here's I am absolutely blown away by the reaction from everyone. No, yeah, I've been blown away as well, man. But what I've been really happy about is the love and positivity that everyone's been sharing. You know, that's the that's when this community shines the brightest. When we get together, do our community projects, you know, decide to give our love, decide to put on, you know, put the smiles on our faces, and you know, be happy. Gotta head out, but I'm glad I was able to stop by. Thanks for holding the stream. Yeah, thank you for coming, Watame. Thank you so much for coming along. Much love, dude. Much love. I wish. Yeah, he even wished. Oh, did he? Did he? Wow. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. 8-bit is such a great person, man. Just from what I've seen, they're a person that just seem that they exude kindness and just, you know, enjoy what they're doing. They truly enjoy what they're doing. As far as I read on Reddit, reportedly she gave more details in the members only stream. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think oh yeah, I should probably do that as well. I think after this I'll join her membership and just to enjoy the extra bit of content that we get on the membership streams as well. That'd be really nice to just join up in as well. Thank you too, Nav. I really enjoy it. Thank you so much, Mila. Thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. But at the end of the day, this is also once again, I've mentioned this once, I'll mention again. It's a reminder. It really is a reminder to, you know, if you're enjoying someone's content, do let them know, you know? Because even that one small compliment can go a long way for a lot of people. And it really is true. It really, really, really is true. Um because also at the end of the day, you never know when, you know, it may be the last video or last stream that you watch of them before the, you know, they have another commitment in their life, or they move on to bigger and better things. But it really has been a lovely ride. Tangent this, tangent that. Nav favorite fruit might as well be tangent. Back. Back. Remember to give everyone their roses before. Damn. Quotes have been heavy. Quotes have been real heavy today, man. Thank you, Lean. Now, I really do enjoy the fact that I get to see you guys, you know, every stream or in videos, seeing your names pop up. It really is just, they're like, it puts a smile on my face knowing that there are, you know, a consistent base of people that come to enjoy and come to hang out and come to just talk with me. You know, it really does mean a lot to me. I totally haven't been, Toasty, hang in there, hang in there. I know you've been doing a great job and it is hard right now, but you'll get through it, bud. It'll be good. I totally haven't. Now work, especially in this current climate with this heat as well. Good lord. You know, it's been rough, but hang in there, bud. Hang in there. You got this. Um, they've been there helping us out and feel connected during the year and a half. I'd say it's no coincidence that. It's late here, so I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you. No, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming, Oiha. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely night. You're looking good today. Thank you so much, JD. I'm sure you're looking just as good too. Part of the journey is always the end. She may go forward, but memories always remain with us. And it's also a lovely thing that her VODs are also staying as well. Of course, her membership ones are going to go away in 3 months' time because monetization is going to be taken off the channel, which is understandable. But all of her videos, everything that she's done as Kiryu Coco will be remaining on her channel. So that is one beautiful thing. And that's one thing that people should remember. I think with Niji Sanji and Hololive, it's both the same. It's up to it's up to their discretion. The individual being Kiryu Coco in this example, if they would like to keep their content up on their channel or not. And luckily for us, Coco decided to keep it all up on her channel, so we'll still always have those to watch. So that would be lovely. Otsukare. Otsukare-sama deshita. You're a great person, Nav, and really, even if the Discord gets a bit wild from time to time, the viewership really reflects the YouTuber. Mm. Thank you a lot for that. Thank you a lot for that demo. Might have to replace my Monogatari poster over the picture of Yaku. Thank you so much for that demo. It's a small community that we're nurturing here, but it's all thanks to you guys. It's all thanks to you guys. Gibara did graduate a few months ago. Gibara, her main aspiration was to be a voice actor, from what I remember and what I've been told. So you never know. We may hear a voice creep up in an anime or in a show that we watch later down the line. We'll be like, you know what? I recognize that voice. I joined this community because of Coco, and that was the best choice of my life. It's a lovely community. It really is. It really is just filled with great people, and getting to just speak with them, bond with them, discuss about things that you've enjoyed within the week, within the month, within the past day. It always is nice, and it's always nice to have a handy ear when it comes to just all these things. But what more can I really say? What more can I really say about that? Not very much. Not very much at the end of the day. But it has been fun. It really has been fun. I guess this is probably where I'll top it off, because I feel like we're coming to the point where I'll just keep on rambling on in an endless loop. Mugen loop. It'll turn into an endless loop where I just keep on going on and just talking about how it's been real fun. But you guys get the point at this time. I feel like I'm gonna be honest here. I could thank Ko for bringing me. No, Ko really has been a big catalyst for individuals. Mino Mushi being a great one as well. I remember Mino Mushi. They're a JP translator. I remember when they translated Ko's clip, in regards to Coco and a few other things, and it blew up on the JP side of things as well. But it also brought in this new wave of fans that were coming in through, Ko watching Coco and their back and forth, and just helping to the massive wave that came over into Hololive. So there we go. It wouldn't be a stream. It wouldn't be a stream without Midori, sharing their true passion. Sharing their true passion. Yep. Yep. Minamushi is the one who translated my Kagami reaction as well. That is true. Man, Kagami. But honestly, I think that's where I'll leave off. I'll say a few final words there, which is, we all love Coco. I personally love Coco as well. Her content's been great. Everything that she's done for this community has been one of the best, and not a lot of people can even put a candle to that. The entire push for Hololive USA. Well, originally it was Hololive USA, which is now we know as Hololive EN. The whole community that we fostered here today, and a lot of individuals whose lives she has changed, be it Coefficient, being me sitting in front of your screen right now, and being a bunch of other clippers, reactors, VTubers, or just individuals sort of falling into the hole and enjoying VTubing as a general, and Hololive. It would not be without her input, and of course the other girls at Hololive as well. So a massive thank you to them, and a massive thank you to Coco for being such a bright light during such a bad time within the world. So it really is something special. I'm glad that I found you, Nav. You and other reactors give me and the community kind of a place to go through these times together. No, honestly, thank you as well, DK, because I know loads of other people have mentioned this as well, but without you guys, I wouldn't really be here in the first place, I wouldn't really be talking to you guys and providing this, kind of safe haven for you guys to just talk about it, because I know they, they do try to say, try not to talk about it so much, but you kind of do need an outlet. Coroner said it best as well. Like, even though you guys, even though everyone went to her stream, Coco even asked for people to not talk about her because it would be disrespectful to the streamer. And Coroner was really, touched by that. The fact that, everyone respected her wishes until she brought up Coco. And then, even then, everyone was still listening to her. They weren't, going on ranting about their feelings. And it just shows how committed and how great the community is. So it really is a lovely thing to see. Let me see. Gotta run. Just wanted to say, pay my respects for Coco and for the same work ethic and pure entertainment. Love Coco. I absolutely agree, Stephen. Hope you have a great time. Hope you have a great day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And hope your day goes great, my dude. Remember, everyone respects their wishes and be positive. No, honestly, it makes me happy how everyone's respected it so well, and I'm glad that I'm able to provide even if it's for a little while some sort of place to just let it out for a quick while. But thank you all so much for joining. For this has gone over an hour. I was intending for this to be 30 minutes. I was intending for this to be 30 minutes. Good lord, it's almost 6, but I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. If you guys have any final things that you guys would like to say, uh, go ahead. But my last final thing is what I would like to say is thank you so much to Coco for being such a bright spot in this community and being such an influencer, being such a hardworking and just breathtaking individual when it comes to just putting smiles on our faces. Short stream, we are the boosters of time. Honestly, wouldn't even know where we would be without her and all the girls over at Hololive. So thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who takes their time to watch this stream, watch those streams, any of these streams. It really is amazing. Don't leave us. Oh, don't worry, Heather. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll give you a nice pat on the back. Be like, don't worry, I'm here, bud. It's a good thing you went over time. I was able to catch you. Thank you for coming along, Zia. Thank you so much. My father was thank you for a nice bit. You know what? Thanks, my dude. Just got here, but see you later. Thank you for coming by, Concourse, even if it's at the end. Honestly, seeing Bugabity comments makes me smile. How many mentioned Coco? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by, Mickey. Thank you so much. You do indeed have feet, Rachel. That's one thing I can confirm. Have a pomade day. And she is the legendary dragon of Hololive. Kiryu Kai will live on strong. That is one thing for sure. Whether if it's 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, I'm pretty sure Kiryu Kai will be up and strong. And I wanted to thank Coco for everything she did for Hololive and the VTuber community in general. It's sad to see her go, but we'll all remember her as a true legend. That is one thing for sure. She is a legend. Densetsu, she is the dragon of Hololive, and the fact that she had an interaction with the real Kiryu Kazama, be it Kuroda Takaya, is actually incredible, and I'm pretty sure she was fangirling all over. So, and honestly, it put the fattest smile on my face. Like, when people say they actually react in real life, you're like, what? Or like, wow, like, actually eliciting that much emotion from me. That was literally me when I saw that interaction, and I was like, there is no way. And I'm so glad that actually happened. It made me so happy. Thank you so much, Yofu, for coming along as well. Let's all enjoy. 100% agree, Rachel. Let's all enjoy these 20 days to the max, full potential. You know what? We're not letting any energy escape. Let's all enjoy with a huge smile on our face, and I'm so glad I did this today. Yesterday I would have been a mess, but today it's not too bad. It's settled in, and it really is the time to put a smile on our face. So thank you so much for everyone who's decided to join me on this short, but as as can possibly be stream from 30 minutes to over an hour. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm just gonna keep on saying thank you, aren't I? Glad I found you within this community months ago. Nothing but respect and love here, man. Thank you so much, JD. That's the main thing. That's the main thing I'd like to spread. It's just you know, any way to just put a smile on someone's face, especially with you know, you never know what someone's going through on a day-to-day basis, especially in this climate. So if I'm able to put one smile or, you know, elicit one chuckle from you from my videos or my streams, that's a job well done for me, I'd say. And as always, thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, Coco. And we will be enjoying all these days with you that we have left until July 1st. We're going to be putting on, you know, our best behavior. So thank you so much for coming along. And thank you so much for being great and amazing individuals. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a delight. But I shall bid my farewell there. Thank you so much for joining. And I love you all, man. You guys are great.